My name's Colin Carver, and I left the hellscape known as the Crossing to become a world-renowned attorney. An ace attorney. Fuck. Since you got your degree and you think you know every fucking thing.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's a return to Ace Attorney time. This game, we started yesterday. It is the game that won the game vote. And, wow. Wowee. What a game it is as well. I don't even know how to begin to describe it to you. It's the most anime, Japanese fucking take on law. It's ridiculous, and I don't even know the story. We did one case. There's like a trial that you have to do at the beginning, which just teaches you how to play the game, where someone gets murdered by a fucking statue that looks like a clock. And then the second trial is also about a statue that is a clock that killed someone. And we did day 1 of yesterday's trial, and I think today is day 2, but we need to do the investigation part. And we're trying to prove there's a girl whose sister died. It's mental. There's absolutely, it's insane. There's no voice acting, so I have to voice act the entire thing. Oh, well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dang place as this. This is the person. This person did it, but we can't prove it. Or was at least involved in some way. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope he fucking die. See? Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. So evil. Got it. Fuck yeah, dude. Got it. You ever seen skill like that before in your life? You ain't never seen skill like it before in your life. Oh, look, it's me. PBTV rules. When this happens in real life, when the mask finally slips, it's a nice feeling, yeah. I caught someone in PB's chat with their mask recently. Oops. Whoopsie doopsie. Fell for my special jutsu. What is this one called? Iron Brew. Iron Blue. Thank you so much for the 4-month resub, my friend. Snap is good. Away you go, children of the Discord. Enjoy, dude. That's a good one. That is a good one. It's Lux when someone backseat games in the chat. TBTV Lux when someone backseats in the chat. Alright, let's carry on. No, not really. Oh, this is Colin Carver. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you want to ask of me then, Complete insane person. You ever needed proof? Starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Why is this the music? She's on trial for murder. Dude, what is this? Pokemon Center. What is this music? This game is insane. About that man who stayed with you in your head, in your hotel room. Your head. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Maya's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh! That does it, you bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer! But bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers, or just against me? This got literally in every conversation, like, does this person hate me, or... What was I going to present to her? I don't understand what it wants me to do. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on, no way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Okay. Is the painting gone? Let's go to the hotel, see if there's something new that comes up. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Anime, you know, he's done the thing where he's put the hand behind his back. They do that in anime. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gateway's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes. Our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. No, that's not gonna... That's not how that's gonna work, my friend. No one's gonna want to stay here because they're gonna think the fucking wires, people are being recorded. No one's gonna use your toilets. It's gonna be awful. We can charge a premium for the room. Not how it works. Of course, it will be great for business, sir. No, it won't. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? Wow. So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. I want one of these, man. Give me these cookies. Music in this game is so random. Okay, if I can talk to him, let's see if he gives me anything. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are buddies. We're of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. 0 to 100, dude. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Did you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely! And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gate Water. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gateway Hotel. Murder Manor! Well, what do you think? Yeah, sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Do another look around. Is there anything new here? It's the same things. Nice weather again today. I can see the fan law. Ah, yes! We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of A View to Kill. Just kidding, sir. That's how we would laugh in this for some reason. By the look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. Ah! A still see. Oh no, this is what he's saying. I thought he was interrupting me again. Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the Drawer of Terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Oh, brother. Fallen 2 glasses. Why hasn't he cleaned them up? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. Oh, brother. Vase is expected. I'm not good with flower names except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Some of this stuff is presented like it could be a clue, but it isn't. Simple bed. It's been recently made. So he doesn't really have anything either. So the only other option we can... Oh, we can go... Let's go and see what this guy's got to say for himself. I don't think there's anything. Huh? Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. painting's gone, bro. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah. Yeah, it was a painting of... What was it? It was a fisherman, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Okay, it wasn't. What's this? Oh, that's him. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss one little photo. Just not how you gather evidence as a lawyer. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Added to the court record. Oh, there he is. That's the guy who did it. We saw him as well, didn't we, with the curl in his hair. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Take them both, bro. What are you talking about? Fine. Bookshelves. Desk. Case. Plant. We looked at these yesterday, if you're wondering why I'm spamming through the stuff. Okay, let's go back to the hotel then and show him this photo. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. Nope. No idea. Crazy person. Everyone in this is insane. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Well, sure. Why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it, brother. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Let's see what she says. You again?
Well, can't you take a hint and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart.
That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Oh, brother. The most oh, brother attitude ever. Alright, first of all, you know who this is? Have a look at this.
Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you.
Oh!
Where did you?
Uh-huh, a reaction. This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Why?
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have proof it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof.
I'm so close. Oh. You have a look at this.
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. It was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push your heart, obviously. That's it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been murdered, witnessed a murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have had a field day with his reputation.
Ooh. Fine. I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes. Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Dude, he's fucking... Everyone in this is psycho. Just gets off on this shit. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? He's literally sitting there like... Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Red White.
Most Kojima name of all time.
The president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp.
Red, White? Information gathering. It's becoming Solid Snake because my voice is getting deeper because my voice is wearing out already. Oh fuck, I didn't read what it said. So this is the man that you was with on the night of the murder.
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
Huh? It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Yeah, we don't need that for court at all. Blue Corp. Evil Corp. Well, well, well. What do we have here? What's with this surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name! What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Everything he says with a smile. This is Tim D. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What's this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not too used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake! Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. This is gonna hurt my face. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes! This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. It's Tim D. Leah emote. This emote. This emote. This one. Ready? that one in though. That's so good. Who's that? Who the fuck is Airily the Neko? I have to become friends with this person to get this. That's a fucking good one, man. Also, of course you watch these types of streamers, Indo. I have to order food today, which I'm happy and sad about. Because I'm happy because I have no excuse not to, kinda. Unless I eat cereal for dinner, which I'm tempted to do, but I feel like shit this morning, so I'm not gonna. I'm cleaning my air fryer. My air fryer is. I cooked fish in it yesterday, and now I can't cook anything else in it until I clean it properly, and they're quite hard to clean if anyone has an air fryer. They're like, you can take the parts out pretty easy, but like the grime and grease that builds up on it, I don't really know how to clean grease. Like hot water seems to be the only way to do it. So I just have to I just do what the most bloke way of cooking something, of cleaning something. I leave it in boiling water to soak. Yes, Wax, send me any tips. Oh, I know what you're gonna say. Put the thing in it. Put the metal in it, right? And I should have done that, but it's too late. I've destroyed it. Yeah, Whack. I don't know why I haven't done this. Whack. By the way, Whack didn't actually send me a tip. We could have just typed that in the chat, Whack. I don't know. Why didn't you just type this in the chat? Oh, because you sent it as a dick pic. Okay, he sent a dick pic. Whack's getting crazy with dick pics, by the way. The dick pics he sends are fucking weird. Now, obviously, all of us send dick pics to each other because we think it's funny. We don't send it to the girls, just to between the boys. Because it's okay to do that for some reason. And yeah, Whack, yeah. I need to do this. Because I cook fish and chips in it at the same time. And whenever I do that with fish, I've been doing this as well. Yeah, oil that up, yeah. I get the spray oil on that. Anyway, I didn't basically do that. Yeah, a tinfoil sling. A couple times. And now the fucking thing is just like, I almost want to replace the innards of it. This is you, Valen Vane. Look at him. This is what Valen Vane looks like when he used to work in an office. Dick chips. Midlife crisis. And, it's not untrue, yeah. Anyway, so my point is that I have to clean the fucking air fryer, and it's really annoying to clean in that it takes a long time, and I haven't. And my original plan was to get up this morning and leave it to soak for the day, and I didn't do that. And the only things I could cook it in an oven, but I hate this oven. So I'm just gonna order food. I just went, fuck it, I'll order food tonight. But now I'm like, this is it. This is it. I get to order food. What? Now I'm spoiled for choice. And I was saying to Orkish the other day, I don't care about food at all. Like, I'm not one of these people like, Whack. I remember being on the call, pre-call for Darkfire, and Whack and Tiger would be on the call for like 30 minutes of the pre-call while we were setting up cams and checking audio and stuff. Talking about food the whole time. It's all they would talk about. Just Whack and Tiger would be talking about. They'd be like, so what did you have for dinner this morning? Well, I had this and that. And we're like, and tonight I'm eating this. And I'm going to get this. And they'd be like, oh, yeah, dude. And they'd just be talking. I'd be like, and it's burrito from this place? What place? This place. They do this great burrito. Blah, blah, blah. And they'd always be talking about food. And I was like, man, I can't even imagine being interested in food in that way. Orkish is the same. He's obsessed with it. He actually asks, and I'm not like unironically asks for descriptions of food that we've eaten. How do you remember you weren't there? On the pre-call for Darkfire? I'm guessing for the other shows that you've been in with Tiger as well. Or do you just mean mentally? Oh, Fruit Punch Ninja. I remember. Well, we probably spoke about it on stream a couple times. And And also, John, Tiger, and McClokin would talk about food. Actually, and Elspeth, they would all talk about it on Fractured Worlds as well. And I've never been able to really, I've never been able to join those conversations because, one, I don't know much about food anyway, because I don't really understand culinary stuff. I'm not the type of person who understands. I don't know how to cook. I've only just recently vaguely learned how to cook. And two, I don't enjoy food. Food is just a thing that I have to do, like sleep or hydrate. Hi, Mugs. We're just talking about food. And because I don't have a very good sense of smell, I think it has hindered my sense of taste in a way. So even things that I eat aren't, I think, this is just me looking at other people while everyone's eating the food going, the taste of this is incredible. The delicious notes of honey or whatever. And I'm eating it like, it tastes okay. So I've always looked at people and been like, I think what they're tasting tastes different to me because I think I can't taste it as much. I'm assuming it was drugs that decimated the inside of my nose. Because I also don't have a very strong sense of smell. And I've always been really afraid of like, man, what if I stink today and I don't know? Like I can't smell it. You know, what if my house smells like trash and dog shit? I don't know why it would, but I'm like, I get in my head about it. So I'm like, I over clean sometimes because I'm scared that it smells and I don't know. So my sense of taste is not that strong. And I'm not bothered about food at all. Like I'm not bothered about it. I feel like Americans are really bothered about it for some reason. It's probably just part of their culture, and a lot of Americans go out to eat and stuff, right? Whereas a lot of people in the UK, we just eat at home, more than not. That has changed for me. The last 2 weeks, I've been obsessed with food. I'm so hungry all the time, and I think maybe it's because I'm not allowed it. Because I've only got bran flakes and Morrison's basic chips, Morrison's basic fish fingers. That's it. What else have I been eating? I've got porridge. I had porridge last night. I treated myself. And porridge. Have I got any other food in the house? No. So because I've denied myself food, I think my like addict brain has kicked in and been like, yes, you're not allowed it. Well, guess what we want more than anything. And so I'm like really like, oh, I want food. So anyway, I woke up this morning, because instead of waking up and doing anything I wanted to do this morning, I had a headache and I didn't feel great. So I just laid on my fucking sofa on TikTok for an hour. It's the first thing I did today, just brain rotting because I had a fucking headache and I still have it and I feel like shit. Not feel like shit, but feel like just not great. And so I didn't, and then I just remembered it just then. I went out there and went, oh, I didn't clean the fucking thing. So I'm gonna order food today. But because I'm allowed to order food, what do I order? The back of my brain immediately went, McDonald's. And I don't know why it does that. I haven't had a McDonald's since last May. Maybe before that. I'm kind of I'm going to see if I can get to this May to not have a McDonald's. McDonald's is so bad for you, and I know this because, and I know when I last had one, it was during Spellwind. I had a McDonald's. Maybe it was like June actually. It must have been just a little after Emma left, because I ate the McDonald's and I had a fuck off panic attack. Just a huge one. And I was like, why? Why am I freaking out? And I was like losing my mind. And then Spellwind began. And during the first 20 minutes of Spellwind, I came down. Partially probably from the grounding of being involved in something and talking to people. But also I realized that it was the food. And I looked up and Googled whatever the cycle, how long it takes for sugar to hit your system and go away. And it was the exact amount of time. And I was like, it's sugar. Because McDonald's is just sugar. It's so bad for you. And I've never, because I was so susceptible to sugar and food and stuff and caffeine for a little while there, I was able to isolate it down to just like, wow, that's how bad McDonald's is for you. So I became scared of it. I really want to eat not a bacon double cheeseburger, although I would eat one of those as well. I really want to eat a quarter pounder meal. My brain is like, quarter pounder. You want a quarter pounder, right? You want to eat a quarter pounder? I'm also allergic to the milkshake, and I want to eat one. So now I'm like, what do I get? I kind of really want a burger. I haven't had any like red meat in 2 weeks because I've only been eating fish. So that I'm probably becoming like iron deficient or something. But now I want, yeah, because you're addicted to it. If anyone needs to not eat a McDonald's ever again, it's you, Mogs, because you're addicted to it like it's fucking smack. A katsu, I'd love a katsu curry, but I'd have to go all the way somewhere. I'd have to go somewhere, and I can't be right with it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna eat something today, but I mean, I'll probably order a burger or something like that. I feel like red meat is a good idea. Let's examine this room first, I think. Fuck this guy. First of all, this is freaking me out. Huh? Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original worth 5 million for sure. Yeah. Sure, buddy. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up. Best Participation. Judges Cooperation Award. Special Good Try Prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. Yeah, wait, he didn't actually win anything. A statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Mr. White! Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I wish I could do an impression of Valen Vane. Because I'd just do his voice. I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My. This is quite the thing. It is modeled on my body, see? Well, does its sleek roundature not inspire you? Well, brother. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Nothing really. Let's just talk to him then. I moved away from my favorite katsu place. The best thing I've ever eaten in my entire life was a pad prick Thai dum from a Thai restaurant near my first apartment when I moved to Brighton, and they closed down like a week before we moved, and it was horrific. We wanted to go there and be like say goodbye to the area, and it was closed. We couldn't believe it, and it was honestly, it was so good. I've tried other places, and they just do not do it good enough. And whatever that recipe was is gone and lost forever, and I can only hold it in my memory. Imagine how good that probably tasted if you actually had taste buds as well. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct! She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed! She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you clearly. damn it. Can't do the accent today. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, ho, 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 ho. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are the company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulastic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Tim D. Tim D looking down on everyone in the chat. Oh, hiya, Danny on. I didn't see you there, by the way. Good to see you, old friend. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Grody Burger. What? He punched me? Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand it is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that his painting hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. Skedoodle. Your dick is now a noodle. Sure. So random. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, it's you. What's wrong? You looked so pensive like an old man at the end of his days. Imagine saying that to anyone. Hey, you look like you're about to fucking drop dead, you scum. I'm not so senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. So, you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just me and sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for a girl. This is Myth and Mac if you got a McDonald's sponsor. McDonald's. Did I say McDonald's? Yeah, you got that McDonald's, see? There was we used to go to this place in Kent, in the United Kingdom, that was called KFC. It was, but underneath in really small writing, it said Kent Fried Chicken. But they did good chicken, man. One of those like absolute fucking like 0 on the hygiene rating places, but I don't know what it is. If you hit the 0 on the hygiene rating, the food tastes so good because it tastes probably of death. Like literally, they're just like, yeah, have you got another bowl of literal cancer cells? Scooping it up like with an ice cream scooper and putting it on your food. You're like, wow, this tastes so fucking good that it has to be bad. Like really bad. 1, horrible. 0, the best. I asked before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have a right to know. I'm right, Mr. Wright. Even I had that sound. No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. He doesn't seem troubled by something. Oh, he does seem troubled by something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, up with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? God, I can't do those. Other day. Can't do it. The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office of Blue Corp. Red White's office. So you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. Your lovers. He's giving you information. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is a fairly gaudy proof. Oh, very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get it off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were me as understudy. Perhaps it was safe. What's he talking about? There's something in my eyeball and it's killing me. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses. I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. The woman in the photograph was their mum, wasn't it? That's who was in the fucking photo. What's in this eyeball? As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of the White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to harm themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense the police didn't want the people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now, because I talked the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. And this time they offered blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what you found. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. Oh, no flashback. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye. Indeed, is becoming Gandalf. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed Frodo Baggins. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. He's becoming Solid Snake. I did all I could for her, and at the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Okay. In my work log, I heard Misty Fanny, and that is a very different profession.
Since you got your degree and you think you know every fucking thing.
Grossberg the Grey. Yes, that name does seem quite familiar. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. ABF Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find out the ones who made my mother blame herself this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. So hard to do. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is Big Boss. The record stops there. So, Mia knew Grossberg. And we won't give it a name. No way, I love this game too! How'd you like this, girlie? Seems ending. Awesome game. Unbelievable. Absolute S-tier video game. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia.
And I'd give up forever to touch you.
The old movie poster. Plant. The window. I'm supposed to check the other different letters. Space through S, nothing much in here. Skim. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit. The biggest parts here end in S. Suicide? Ew. Nothing gives me the ick like someone who commits suicide. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. Wait. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought she was involved in these suicides. He was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to. I can use these new newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Yeah, let's find the most disturbing one. What is talking about? Newspaper clipping added to the court report. Record. I can't speak. Alright, we're done here. Then where? No more for him. Present. Newspaper clippings? I found this in Mia's files. So, she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you want to challenge him, you should present this in court. Not a bad idea. I guess do I have to show him this? Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. There's no point in asking about someone crooked a straight question. I need some evidence so I can use as ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why, yes, there's my eyes and my nose and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need to restrain your mirth, my friend. It is only to indulge my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. Oh, not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of these suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing right now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Secretary's office. Hello.
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me. What I should be doing right now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered and all the documents mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it.
Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, is that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this?
Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Is this Liquid on the other end? Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent.
What? What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What?
Mr. White, this is another one of those...
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Ron? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers' association, you see. You will be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they'll make you look. I feel faint. Did he pass out?
Detective Gumshoe reporting. Butts, Harry Butts.
Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry.
Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right?
Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What?
Take this despicable human into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
Dun dun dun.
I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Right? Mr. Wright?
Oh, it's her. She's on the fucking... Dude, everyone's in jail. Oh, Maya. Why are we allowed to speak to each other? Great. They let you out of detention.
Oh my god, just now, yeah, it's thanks to you.
Huh. Now I'm afraid we've switched places.
What? You mean you?
I explained what happened to Maya.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far.
Okay. Look at that face.
Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well... Cheer me on. Well, you could cheer for me in court.
Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader?
Huh? Yeah. I like that.
Alright, you leave it to me.
Huh?
I better go get a uniform and some pom-poms.
Wait.
What? What?
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
No way.
No, really. I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece? Okay. Then, come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
Times may change. Yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings. War and its endless consumption of life. War has changed. It's no longer about lengthy court proceedings, realistic evidence. Beginning a few days ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. War. Court has changed. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. My Hero Academia. Play the entire intro of My Hero Academia. Third day of this trial. September 9th. We're getting closer and closer to the day. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try and attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm gonna be guilty? End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything, little brother.
Why? How can you torment an innocent person like that?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet, they're not.
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this.
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why did the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe the court an explanation. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Maya Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were... You and he were brothers. My brain is burning. This is like, if you could look inside my old computer on the day before it blew up. The meme with the Minecraft with the super realistic thing and the computer blows up, that's me at the end of the day. You were at the Gatewater Hotel on the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Why do they laugh like that in this game? I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phineas. Oh, God.
Why is she even here? Witness testimony.
Since you got your degree and you think you know every fucking thing.
Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then that I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, then it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I feel like we have to probably press everything here, but I also get the sense that this is going to be more dangerous than we've ever faced before. Do I have anything that disproves where he was? Oh, why did you click this? Oh, thank God, I thought it presented it. Okay. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect, you know? Valenvain. Valenvain, if he had so much money, it was unreal. No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Silly lawyer. Miss May received the long hair. Is she, like, what, you're not pulling the other woman in? Oh, did it crash? I didn't even notice. It must have been on Twitch's end. OBS didn't say anything. Okay. I haven't done anything. Nothing happened. You missed nothing. Spiky-haired. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is this judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Let's press him on it, see what happens. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect. Fucking Christ. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Yeah, but we know that to be false. Objection. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You must have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Oh! Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did.
Phineas, look at his face. I think he's lying.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So did he witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says the right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? They're both right because he was in the room. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear out the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, This is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! Order! Anyone disturbing the order of this record room will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? I think we can disprove this, though, right? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor.
Since you got your degree and you think you know every fucking thing.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the loss of her strength, she ran to the right. Hang on. Oh, maybe we can't prove it. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see? You hit her twice. Let's just press it. So, you were watching both times. I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner.
What do you think? Oh my god.
I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Let's just press everything, I guess. What do you mean, first? First? That is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright. There is no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you've been warned. Why is he mad at me? Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. I don't know what we're supposed to be proving here. Oh, this one. Victim dodged an attack. Let's see what happens here. No, it's not gonna work. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does. I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations. What? But it does contradict it. Well, that didn't go well. When you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely, that's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be pressing here. You see, you hit her twice. I don't know if this is gonna be useful. We don't have proof. I guess this proves that she was maybe this proves that she was hit once. Let's just try it. No. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Oh! Okay, it is. What do you have to say to that? It doesn't even say that in the fucking thing. Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, Mr. White. Mr. White. Okay.
Since you got your degree, and you know every fucking thing.
Well, you see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. He's gonna shit himself on the stand. Deal with it. This is almost over. You okay? Well, you see, I looked at the window when I heard that thing fall. What thing? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yeah. That is odd. I'll press it further. Mr. White. What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yeah. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. That's a wrong voice. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. Wait, hang on. Can we press this again? Miss Mia. Mr. White, did you know the victim personally? No. Triple no. How would I? How could I? I see nothing odd about the witness knowing the name of the victim. Mr. Wright, I will not have you harassing the witness. You're looking a little flustered, Edgeworth. Killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. Now, before you said that she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we all know what happened now. She turned and ran for the door. What did you do then? I gave chase, of course. Ah! No, not me. The killer. I mean, he gave chase. Mr. White, please try to remain calm. Mr. Wright here is only trying to fluster you with the baseless accusations. Oh, right. Thank you, Miles. Then you did her in with a single blow. We're not pressing that fucking thing? Thwap. That doesn't sound like the savage attack from your earlier testimony. Yes. Well, I am a man of peace, you see.
Finna, he's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch on something.
But it won't be easy. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? But why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to wait. One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I am so confused. White's falling apart. Your Honor, please, I ask that you not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes. Very well. The witness may continue his account. Then the next moment I saw Emil run to the left. Did I press this already? I'm getting really fucking turned around. Okay, yeah, this was the one where you knew him personally. Killer, you attacked her, but she don't. Did you question this? Have I pressed everything? Or you said that she was hit before she ran. Must have been confused. Don't worry, we all remember what happened. She turned around for the door. That's when I chased her. And you did it with a single blow. So I'm supposed to present a piece of evidence. I mean, it could be this. Broken beyond all recognition. I guess we'll try it. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand.
What?
The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Ugh. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Oh. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problemo. I mean problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Also, he said that the reason he looked in the first place was because he heard the thing smash. Is the other piece of evidence here. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window of the office, this is the area you would be able to see. This is that part in the anime where they like looking at each other in the eyes and both of them are trying to outwit each other. Here, well, note that the stand is within the visible area. Did you say not? Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. He shit himself. Mr. White. Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I miss my, Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, little brother. Phoenix Wright? What? Ugh, I forgot about Edgeworth. Son. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, ma'am. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. So hard to read. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify that it had fallen over by the sound. Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine.
Ugh, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix.
It was the night, beginning of September. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder.
Huh? Right.
I had entered the Faye & Co. law offices.
Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Faye & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's.
And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints.
Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Miss Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We had a responsibility to protect the client confidentiality. That is when I saw the glass light stand.
Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand?
The light was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all.
Damn it. There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Dude, I have nothing I can prove. Is it really made entirely out of glass? I entered the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably.
No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Phoenix! Turns around and it's Matt Berry in the doorway. Father!
Huh?
Phoenix, over here!
I know that voice. Mia?
Sorry.
Never give up, Phoenix. Oh! Mamma mia!
Did he die?
Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Gak! Hey, Phoenix. Gak, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at my tits. You're... Maya? Didn't you know that Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true power.
So, Maya is channeling you, Mia?
That's right, I'm Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. Tell you what I came here to. That's what I came here to tell you.
Oh. What?
We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won.
Huh?
You have that receipt in the court record, right?
Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on.
Phoenix, White wrote that, not me.
So what do I do with it?
Look at the front of the receipt.
The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th?
That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed.
Dude, didn't need this to exposit this information. Why did it have to be like this? Could have just fucking known. Could have had her be like, check that thing. Whoa.
Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? In his testimony.
It was the beginning of September. The week before the murder.
He said he saw the.
Oh, he said he saw the stand the week before the murder.
There you go. I think the cut is ready to convene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it.
Right. Receipt updated. The court in the court record. What the fuck is this?
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing. Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
Why is PB crying? Maya, where's your one? You got Maya sent me these. Why did these come from Maya? What? Why did these come from Maya? Why didn't they send me? What the fuck? Why are they not messaging me? Wait, I need a third one from you now, Maya.
Since you got your degree and you think you know every fucking thing.
Wow. Hold on. I've got to save them somewhere. Where did I even save the other one?
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
The fuck are the... Where did I save this? Oh, in here maybe. Yes. Colin. That's why I saved it under Colin. I just named the folder Colin instead of naming it something that makes sense. You're crying because she's crying in the thing. Like, listen. Shut the fuck up. You're a freak.
Since you got your degree and you think you know every fucking thing.
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing. Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. You just delete this message. Is the defendant rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let's give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Since you got your degree, and you know every fucking thing.
It was the beginning of September, the week of the murder. You lying son of a bitch. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Little brother, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of the purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Feylaw in the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there.
Whoa! That's good squishy.
Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there might be a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Not so fast, little brother. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Since you got your degree, and you know every fucking thing.
Since you got your degree, and you know every fucking thing.
Yeah. It's so fucking hard to hear because it plays on the same slider as the other one.
Since you got your degree, and you know every fucking thing.
If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me at all. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. Ugh.
The witness will stay.
Mia?
Phoenix, read this note out loud.
Mia, what's this? A memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court.
Sounds like Pony when he says take that.
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
To stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt. You're right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I did not hit her. I did not. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor.
Well, I see no reason for this trial to continue. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defendants, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. September the 9th.
Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae.
I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, Maya. I wouldn't forget it as long as I live.
As long as you live?
My time here is running out.
Huh?
Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long.
What? No, there's still so much to say.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Chief.
Aha, I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say at 9 o'clock.
The office?
I'll see you later.
Wow, literally disappeared. What about the body she was inhabiting? Quantum leaped out. Where'd she go? Fucking hell, dude. 9 o'clock, Faye & Co. law offices.
Being here, it's hard not to think about that night.
You came.
Mia?
I was kind of worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I came.
Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
You should see your face.
Mia!
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya?
What, did I look like my sister?
Look like you were her.
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See, Maya wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of... Huh?
She means the office, this office. Someone has to help the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, huh? It's a great name.
Maya, I don't even, why, I thought my name was Phoenix. What is the deal? Is this a Japanese honorifics thing?
Nick?
You know what this means, we're partners.
You know, when I think about it,
Also, just inherited for no reason the entire company.
it is Maya's fault that I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. Well. I'll always be here. Well.
Right, okay, let's go.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy, burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the road. Come on, there's times of wasting.
Oh, okay. Wait up!
The end! The end of the game? No. The end of this one, huh? Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck is that?
Dr. Jiro had some androids that he wanted to use. We didn't want to use them today.
Fuck me, dude. This game. The end. Jesus Christ. My throat hurts so much. Save the progress. Yes. I thought it was going to be the end of the fucking game. This is a DS game though, right? How long can it possibly be? You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. What the fuck is going on? The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate.
Whoa!
The warriors' swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns! There are 5 episodes. Cool.
That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa! Stop waving that broom around!
Oh, Nick, I didn't see you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching?
surreal show.
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai?
Oh,
He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
young? Like, how young?
Like 10 years old?
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17? See? I mean teen, not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Then watch it with me, he's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
I really worry about these kids these days. Gramps.
Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. I wish we had some clients.
A month has passed. Oh, I thought it was a fucking narrator talking.
A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I gonna pay the rent this month? Oh, brother.
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
The Steel Samurai. Phoenix Wright's bedroom.
Hello? This is Phoenix.
Nick!
Maya? What? It's still early.
It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested.
Huh? You mean the guy on that show?
Yeah! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain.
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean he actually did it. I was lying. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office quick, please. You will?
Always at 9:22.
Maya's here, watching television.
Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays a lead role in the popular kids show. Fuck it, we're doing it live! We'll do it live! The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on the suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate. We'll do it live! I said fuck it! The samurai spear was also found stuck through the fuck! We'll do it live! The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further.
This has to be a joke.
No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is on. Yeah, Wright and Co law offices. What? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai.
What?
Yeah, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down the detention.
So what?
So I've decided this will be our first case.
I don't know why I feel compelled to do that every time. It happens so suddenly. For some reason, it makes me feel insane. It makes me feel insane.
Well, what should we do?
What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the samurai.
Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing.
We don't have enough information to make a case. Just admit it.
Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
No, we just don't have enough information.
Oh my god, it's a Wolverine. Oh, Jesus.
What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be seeing this. But he definitely did it, murder, at least once, maybe twice.
Whoa, 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 what are you seeing?
What is this voice? I can't do an impression of fucking Logan.
Yes?
Is something wrong? Because it's what's his face and he's Australian.
No. This is getting off to a great start.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? What's his name, dude? What the fuck is that fucking actor called? Why can't I remember his fucking name?
Disappointed? Oh no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of Logan with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Wolverine now. Ooh,
Nick.
What? He's a good guy.
I mean, he's good, I will.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
Hugh Jackman. There's Hugh Jackman. Not even his face. Where's his goddamn face? What happened?
Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yeah, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday, actually. It was only yesterday. The cast had come down to the Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oh god, this is gonna fucking mangle my brain. Jesus Christ. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Hugh Jackman, dead. He'd been expertly skewered with the samurai spear.
The samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai, uses as a weapon.
Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is.
Nick, how could you say such a thing? Oh my god. I'm so sorry, sir. I apologize to my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the real world.
Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. It's about a bunch of mutants that run around led by somebody called Professor X. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo. In one movie in particular, which actually was really good until the very end. Battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
Ooh, ah!
I see. Neo-Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 a.m. We worked through some... Is that Joey? We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was about to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. All very much. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So, he was sleeping the entire afternoon after the murder? Some action hero.
Jesus Christ, he's an actor. What will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow! Oh my god!
I'm willing to bet the $10 she asked for an autograph.
Okay. My back is killing me, man, because I slept really weirdly last night. Because it was so cold, I was huddled in like a fucking like a hamster in a ball.
Wow, oh my god, this is where they mean this still somewhere. Awesome, aren't you excited?
Ah! You there? You want in, you gotta go through me. She did it. 100%, look at her. Old bag.
Oh, sorry. We were, lawyers.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. A handbag.
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard the incident and came to snoop around the handbag. Her name is Handbag, not Old Bag. Oh my god. I was a really young woman. You wanted to run punch on hippie clothes. What are those youths coming into this when I'm Didn't read any of it.
Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey! Listen, when you're being spoken to, youths today.
So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
No, you were a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was...
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him to come to the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. But what would probably be to Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Oh my god.
Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on the children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Why are you so certain that Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go in the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers.
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in the dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that, but he's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we were here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously.
Hello? How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. It's like the right thing, like, nah, oh god.
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do something like that. Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I already have my own firm that I inherited from a spirit that I met. And I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate of the studio. Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. Oh my god, she called me a suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. Let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scroll. To think he would entrust his fate to the youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you.
Literally every character in the anime Baki. The face on her right now.
Well, time to go.
50 cents.
The fuck is that?
Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day, see?
Whoa! It's a confused detective.
Hey, pal, see? You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault, see? I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window, see?
So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't,
Hey, don't take it as a heart. It's a case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around calling me pal like that, see? That's my endearing character trait.
I say the character, alright.
Bro. when you're about to get punched off the bridge in Mortal Kombat. My brain is on fire, dude. So many voices and accents. They're not even that good. I want to know what this is.
studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. Is it?